Hi there, I'm excited to share a few thoughts on how we can better support our English learners by tapping into their strengths and building strong connections between home and school. Whether you're a classroom teacher, a paraprofessional, or a specialist, we all play a role in helping ELs feel seen, heard, and empowered. And it starts with understanding who they are beyond just their language level. Culture plays a huge role in how students learn. It shapes how they ask questions, how they interact with teachers and classmates, and even how they view school. For our ELs, their cultural backgrounds are full of rich traditions, values, and ways of thinking, and those are assets that we should be using, not ignoring. Cultural competence just means being aware of those differences and using them to help students feel seen and supported. It's about listening, learning, and adjusting how we teach so that it works for them. It's also about being curious, asking students what matters to them, what holidays they celebrate, what stories they hear at home. These conversations build trust and help us design lessons that feel relevant to them. When students see their culture reflected in the classroom, they're more likely to engage and take ownership of their learning. Some of the simple ways that we can bring students' culture into the classroom include using books and examples that reflect their background, inviting students to share stories or traditions from home, and create group work that mirrors the collaborative style that many cultures value. Geneva Gay reminds us that culturally responsive teaching helps students connect what they already know to what we're trying to teach, and that's powerful. Students learn best when they feel safe, valued, and like they belong. That's especially true for ELs. If the classroom feels welcoming, they're more likely to take risks with language and jump into learning. A few ways to help make that happen include greeting students in their home language, offering sentence starters, word banks, and other supports, as well as celebrating cultural holidays and traditions in real, meaningful ways. For example, during Lunar New Year, instead of just decorating the classroom, invite students to share how their families celebrate. Maybe they bring a favorite dish, teach a greeting in their language, or explain a tradition. These moments turn cultural recognition into connection. Color in Colorado says inclusive classrooms help ELs feel confident, and confidence is key to learning. We don't just celebrate diversity with posters or potlucks, we weave it into our teaching every day. We can try using books and materials from a variety of cultures, let students work together and share their ideas. We can even encourage students to use their home language when it helps them think or express ideas. Families have so much knowledge to share, what researchers call funds of knowledge. That might be cooking traditions, religious practices, or even storytelling styles. When we invite those into the classroom, we're showing students that what they bring matters. Pseudo Manning reminds us that honoring students' home literacy practices helps them feel connected and capable. Every EL student is different. Some are new to English, some have special learning needs, and all of them have their own personality and strengths. To help support them, we can use flexible teaching strategies that meet the students where they are, make sure that their IEPs reflect language and learning needs, and also build in time for social, emotional learning. That can be in the form of check-ins, journaling, or even just giving them a space to breathe. Understanding students' emotional and cultural needs helps us build routines that feel safe and supportive. It's not just about rules, it's about those relationships. And those relationships take time. They're built through small moments, greeting at the door, shared laughter, patient listening. When we meet ELs where they are, academically and emotionally, we create a space where they can thrive. Families are our biggest allies. Their everyday practices like storytelling, cooking, or faith traditions can support language learning in powerful ways. Some of the ways that we can build strong partnerships with families is by hosting family nights with interpreters and food from different cultures. We can use apps like WhatsApp to stay in touch in families' preferred languages. We can also invite families to share their stories, songs, or traditions in the classroom. Good family engagement means that communicating in ways that work for them, offering resources in their home language, and celebrating the languages and cultures that they bring. And don't forget the community. Libraries, cultural centers, and local businesses can be amazing partners in supporting our ELs. So let's keep asking, how can we make our classrooms more inclusive, more responsive, and more connected? Supporting ELs isn't a one-size-fits-all approach. It's a mindset. And every step we take toward understanding and partnership makes a difference.